Major League Baseball is set to resume games in about a month, and in some places fans might be able to go to the games. Not at Target Field, though, at least for now. So why are stadiums among the last to actually open? That's a good question, and Heather Brown, of course, as always, looked into it for us. And Heather, Texas is kind of a state that's making headlines because the governor and the owners are kind of going head-to-head in terms of what's being allowed for crowds.
Yeah, so this debate is happening in real time down there because right now the state would allow for a 50% capacity return back to some of the baseball stadiums down there, the pro baseball stadiums, but also at the same time, Texas is really seeing a spike in those cases, so they may have to pull that back. So it's this back and forth of trying to figure out what's going to happen. A lot of these other teams are looking at what's happening in other experiences or will look there to decide, is this even remotely an option for something to be happening this season?
And when I think people think stadiums, especially in the summertime, we're not just talking about baseball. There's summer concerts outside, big festivals possibly. Sometimes you even think of Grill Fest out at CHS Field. Why are stadiums so problematic in terms of COVID-19?
Yeah, and you think, well, this because there's a lot of people, but it goes far beyond that. When you look at the spread of COVID-19, you look at the sort of the time that people spend together. It's different from a store where you're sort of walking by somebody. The more time you spend right next to somebody, the more likely those droplets are to get from their nose and mouth to your nose and mouth. And when you're at a game, these games take quite a while. It's also the proximity. If you're sitting really close to other people, if it's not at a 25% or a 50% capacity. What also happens with these droplets, we keep hearing about this 6 feet here, but you can give those droplets that you give off superpowers, is when one of the experts talked to me about, is if you scream or if you yell or if you sing, they can go even further. They can aerosolize and go further. So you also have at games, people are excited, they're emotional, they're hugging, they're maybe drinking alcohol, their inhibitions are kind of lowered. And then finally, you have those choke points, sort of getting in and out of these big groups, getting a lot of people in and out. That's hard to figure out how to keep people separated there.
Okay, and then final question, what about fans in terms of being at Target Field? Can fans hope to see baseball in person, or is it likely a no-go?
You know, nobody's ruling it out. The Twins say that they're hopeful. The Department of Health says we're not saying it's impossible. But right now in the state of Minnesota, you can only do 250 people gathering at a time. And with a shortened season, we will have to see. But, we're just have to see kind of what happens with other states there.
Well, when and if baseball does start back up, you better believe those ratings will be pretty good. I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to watching it.
Yeah.